Hey guys, what's up? I was kind of looking at my Manix 2, I was carrying it today, and kind of realizing that it is very similar to two of my favorite knives. And this is right up there with it too. Is the Manix 2 a poor man's Hinder XM-18 or SnG? I think it comes close. I think it comes real close. I will show you the the three lined up side by side, and you guys can draw your own conclusions. So, fit and finish. You guys have seen the review, maybe, on the Manix 2 that I just did. Fit and finish, outstanding. Ergonomics, outstanding. Action, outstanding. So let's draw some similarities between these three guys. First of all, they all have these finger choils for control. So you can see they all three have these for your front finger to get in. And they all three have enough handle on the back to be comfortable outside of that choil. Some people love these choils and would not do without them. Some hate them, but it's something all three of these designs feature. I personally like a choil on the knife. I really like that extra control option. Now, I normally do not go in the choil, but it's nice to have that option to come up. Some people don't like that blade length gets eat up with cutting edge. So anyways, look how similar these are. Except for this hook on the back of the Manix 2. Very similar. And I am not implying by no means that Sal Glesser and Spyderco, or Eric Glesser rather, because he is the one who designed the original Manix and the mini Manix, copied the Hinder XM-18. In fact, I almost wonder, and I probably should have done my research a little bit, I wonder which one come out first. Because the mini Manix has been out for a while. And this is just a revised version, pretty much, of that mini Manix. And I'm not saying Rick copied Spyderco, so it doesn't really even matter. It's just one finger groove for the front, and then the rest kind of, flows back. So one finger groove for the front, and one flows down for the back. And if you guys have ever drawn any knives, or try to design your own or anything, or even doodled on some paper, you probably come up with a handle design very similar. Front finger guard, and then the rest. But nonetheless, they still are very similar here. So I'm just kind of showing you what's what. And the SnG, of course, is a little different. It does have the front finger guard, but just kind of straight. This kind of wedges out. So it does differ a little from this. It's a lot fatter in the tail end. And that's some people's gripe on the SnG is this corner right here. When you're really going to town, this very, very corner. Let's squeeze it for a second. And you're kind of moving the knife around. You're really getting in and using this thing. See that corner right here? Potentially a hot spot. I've never had that problem. I've used my SnG fairly hard. I've cut like a lot of sticks. Gonna sound funny, but I'm sure you guys know, if you watch any of the videos, I have 4 children, and 3 of them are old enough. They're walking around and stuff. They love to go in the backyard and hunt for worms. So Daddy makes them digger sticks. Digger sticks are basically just a stick that I whittle off all of the wood and then sharpen it to a point. And them are the points that they go worm hunting with. So it's a real fun thing, but it kind of gives my knives a little bit of a workout. Not too bad, but you got to cut the knots off the sticks so the kids don't cut themselves on the sticks. And then you sharpen them up to a point. And then when they break the point off, they have me put another point on and whatnot. So, long way of going around saying I've used this pretty hard, making 3 pretty big digger sticks. They're about 3 foot long or so. and you know, you gotta whittle them all down and stuff. And never had a problem with this hotspot. Anyways, off topic. Having a hard time staying on topic. Very sorry. So, is the Manix 2 poor man's, you know, higher end hard use blade? I think it's very close. Obviously, the blades are not the same thickness, but that's not necessarily a bad thing, in my opinion, because the Manix 2 cuts the best out of all of these. So take that for what you will. Jimping very chunky on both of these, and then, you know, you kind of have it fine on this thumb ramp here. We talk about that in the Manix 2 review. All three feature this G10. I like them all for different reasons. This is a very nice feel, fine feel. This is very rough, but still very, very grippy. And the same with the XM-18. I don't know. I know there's a video out there by, I'm not going to know how to say his name. His real name, well, I don't know if he wants to give his real name out. I believe it's Ankerson, and that's his channel. And, he really went to town on this and made his fail. I honestly feel like this would not fail. Now, I'm not going to go whack it, but I just feel like Spyderco, you know, they know what they're doing. I don't think. I just really, I don't feel any play or nothing in here at all. I don't know. I assume that was a fluke. Because I know Sal's tested his blades, but anyways, I'm not going to discredit Ankerson's video. It is what it is. But I feel like, honestly, my opinion, not that it matters or is, you know, worth more than anybody else's opinion, so take it for whatever it's worth. I feel just as capable carrying this Manix 2 as I do when I carry this or when I carry this. So, for me, my opinion, yeah, I mean, I do think it's a fair to call it, you know, it's not, I would say, I guess I would say, it is a regular man's, you know, competition to these guys. Poor man's Hinderer XM-18 or Strider SnG. Very capable knife. With the same design features as these other guys. To the finger choil. One more thing before we go. Just kind of want to take a look at cutting edge. I always like to do that. So you see you're getting about what the SnG is and versus the Hinderer. And for you guys that say, hey, let me see the Hinderer against the SnG, we'll check that out too, even though that's not what this video is about. So there you go. They're close. Alright guys, it is what it is. Thank you for hanging out with me for these last 8 minutes. And comment, rate, subscribe if you can. Really like to hear what you guys think. Have a great night. We'll see you.